So troops, how's it going? We have massive news in the British military space, specifically the British Army. But welcome to Combat Ready HQ. Remember to like, share and subscribe and comment below what your thoughts are. But today we're talking about the British Army has finally been allowed to allow its troops to grow a beard. King Charles has given permission to senior military chiefs to allow its soldiers to grow beards, and the senior non-commissioned officer, so the WO1 of the British Army, has given a speech and says it starts as of today, the day they go on Easter leave. So it allows them 2 weeks to grow. What he does say though is not a free-for-all, right? And I get this because there are a lot of people in the British Army that can't even grow a beard because it'd be patchy, it'd be bum fluffy. Right? Some people can just not grow beards. For others, they can grow an absolute humongous beard and it looks amazing. So they're the only ones that will actually be allowed to grow it. So they've got 2 weeks now over the Easter break to grow it. And what do we mean by grow it? So it has to be a full set beard, okay? Full set. Has to be a minimum of a grade 1, so that's 2.5 millimeter, and a maximum of a grade 8, which is 25.5 or 1 inch, which is quite big for a beard, in my personal opinion. If you've got 1 inch of hair, trust me, that's a pretty decent beard. It will need to be trimmed off the cheekbones and necks. You can't just have it growing all over, so it needs to be neat and tidy. And like I said, no patchy or uneven growth. So to be honest, there's a lot of people that aren't going to be able to have this because they have patchy beards. Not as many men can grow a full set of beard as you think. Right? And no exaggerated colours, so pretty much just your natural hair colour. So what he does say is the army has a reputation for professionalism and a smart turnout with our allies and with the British public. We do, okay? We can't be seen to be lowering the standards. So if you can grow a full, nice, neat beard, then grow it. If you can't, then just leave it. The ban on beards for the British Army soldiers dates back to the 19th century, despite years of debate and criticism of what is widely seen as the outdated policy. We know that the Navy has allowed full beards for a very, very long time. The RAF changed its dress regulations in 2019. And I never thought the Army would actually do it. I'm actually really, really surprised about this. I actually wanted us to grow beards partly when I was in the Army and I partly didn't. Because yes, it's a pain in the arse shaving every day. But in uniform, for parades, it looks smart. And he does say when it comes to occupational and operation needs, you will be ordered to shave your beard off if you need to. So I'm guessing for some large military parades, formal parades, maybe state parades, and in some sorts of ops, they are going to have to shave it. So it's not just a free fall, grow a beard all the time whenever you want, have it look like you can't. You know, so we're going to get a little picture up. This is what they've posted online. So you should be able to see this. So just let you see that. So only a full set of beards. So basically it's got to look like that. You can't have any sort of patches. You can't cut it into a goatee or anything like that. Yeah, I'm absolutely shocked. I'm not going to lie. I am really, really shocked by this. I just didn't think it was actually ever going to happen. I thought the Army was set in its ways. There's a bit of me that really does want it. There's a bit of me that thinks, no, I don't know what it's going to look like with guys, quite a few guys cutting around camp with beards. But we have got to catch up with times. And I bet you there is a lot of people out there, or quite a few people out there that haven't joined the Army because they want a beard. I bet you there are people out there. So if you're thinking about joining the Army and you've got a beard and you want to keep it and it's a good beard, now's your time. You can now join the Army. Or you've still got the old rule mustaches. You've always allowed one of them. But once again, it has to be a full, it has to be neat, it has to be tidy. The sort of beards were only allowed for like 1 or 2 people back in the British Army, some sort of like axemen and pipe majors, but this is now for everyone. But obviously you will have to get reviewed on your first day back. I'm actually quite gutted I'm not in the Army now, because I would have loved to have been back day 1 after Easter holiday to see who turns up with what and who gets sent away to shave it and who gets to keep it, because I know for a fact that first day is going to be a pretty big free-for-all when you're on parade. Everyone's going to turn up in their MTP and there's going to be all sorts of beards going on. So I am pretty gutted. I am not seeing that. But I'm out of the army now, so I get to grow whatever beard I want. But this is massive, honestly huge. 100-year sort of ban on beards. Since I joined the army, it was just beards were banned. That was it. There wasn't even any discussion when I joined about beards. And then the last few years before I left, it was talking. They're like, oh, they may let beards in, they may let beards. People were sort of saying it, and then they obviously did a survey, and a lot of people have said it. But I think a lot of people who would have answered that survey to say, yes, I want a beard, aren't actually going to be allowed to grow a beard because they can't. They can't grow a full set beard. So I think there's going to be quite a few disappointed people. You know, it's like the old sideburns. You used to have really long sideburns. If you couldn't grow it, your sideburns look shit. So I used to have a good set of sideburns, get picked up every now and then. But you used to have the guys who used to try and grow them, and it was just bum fluff. Like, it was just fluff. They couldn't grow them. So I really do. I might just have to get myself down to Bulford Camp or something on the day after leave and go and visit some friends and see what it all looks like. So yeah. Big, huge news. You're allowed to grow a beard. We'll go over it again. Full set of beards. Occupational and operational needs, then you will be told to shave it off. Minimum grade 1, 2.5 mil, and a maximum of a grade 8, 25.5 mil or 1 inch is the new policy. No patchy, uneven growth, and no exaggerated colours. Pretty big, like I said. This is huge, huge news. And if you've been thinking about joining the army but didn't want to because you didn't want to shave every day, now's your opportunity if you have a beard or can grow a beard. Hope you found this video useful. Let us know what your thoughts are, and I'll see you soon.